Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's great to be back making another video for you about twin flame union because I've had a lot of big breakthroughs, especially working with my ascension coach and also watching Romance in Sedona. It was an event in October that is now a recording at Twin Flames Universe. You can check the links below to view this beautiful meetup in our community where Jeff and Shalia give a sermon for 2 days of sermons. And then the third day is another sermon, but then there's a wedding. Um, so the wedding is actually on the Church of Union page on YouTube, so I can link that as well. But what I really want to talk about is um, that twin flame union is real. Twin flame union, sorry, I'm just getting over COVID. I still have a little bit of a cough, so bear with me. I still felt like I needed to get this video out. So twin flame union is ultimately about you and your relationship with the divine. And when we talk about the divine, we're talking about, loving creation. The consciousness that created you. And we're talking about both, masculine and feminine love that is loving you in every moment and bringing you all that you are and all that you desire, because that is what created you and knows you to be the child of God that you are. And that consciousness loves you. That being loves you. That being that created you. I don't know if you can hear the sirens going off in the back, but it's letting you know that you are loved. And what your job is to do on your journey is to choose to heal twin flame separation. And you do this by growing your vibration and purifying your consciousness into only love. So where you've been, focusing on not love, or where you've been focusing on ego and illusion, you need to go into that space, love yourself, and move forward into greater awareness in love. And you can let go of, any past beliefs, thoughts, and feelings in loving yourself through them. And everything in your consciousness, in your awareness, is healable through this love that you give yourself. But only if you're truly and sincerely loving yourself will you be able to manifest union with your twin flame, because your twin flame vibrationally, can feel you or what's going on with you. And if it doesn't make any fucking sense and it's just, insane shit, it's going to keep you from harmonizing with your twin flame. And it's not to say, that you need to put all this pressure on yourself because, your twin flame isn't aware, of the journey, because they are aware. They are having, a journey, a twin flame journey, just like you. It's just perfect for them, maybe without the support and work, or if you're still not claiming your support, I recommend it, because without this support, without this, work of this community, I would still be in some really deep, dark places, because I wouldn't really know how to go about, feeling my feelings and loving myself through any upset, knowing that union is inevitable. When I met my twin flame, I was at a very harsh, dark place that I couldn't like speak about because I thought like, wow, I'm this horrible fucking person, you know, or this like monster. And it turned into like this whole story around that, right? And there was nothing that I was like doing, to even create that for myself. But it was this core belief that I chose, which was ego, right? And I've been really rooting that out lately, like deeply. And I'm like, fuck, that's never who I was. That's never who, I knew myself to be at the core of my being. Like, I'm a very loving man and I care about my woman. And that's really all that I ever wanted to, show. But I had to feel through these ugly places within me where there wasn't love. And the more that I do that, the more I open up to the natural love that's there, that's been waiting for me all along, rather than trying to figure shit out with my mind and feeling crazy for that. Um, I can just be present with my feelings and feel them. And then I move through them and I feel better. And then anything that felt crazy, those things start to just go because I'm creating a new pattern in my consciousness of feeling, of being, of connecting to myself, to God, right? To the one that created me. So if I'm connecting to my creator and I'm loving myself, I'm giving myself what God gives me, what God desires for me, then I'm getting closer to that reality. And that's a reality created with an ultimate person that was designed for me to share eternity with. I'm not alone. I'm not supposed to live with, you know, it's simple. There's one person that has everything. There's not 10 people that have a little bit. Like, ever since I was young, I was going for it. I was looking for the one. And I always knew in my heart, like, I'm going to find the one. And I'm going to be with her. And I would go to the depth of, like, our consciousness, even when I was, like, 19, like I remember with my college girlfriend. Like, I would go to the depth of, like, our consciousness. Like, what does she really want here? Does she really, um, does she really want like, to connect with my soul? Or does she want something from me? And every time I would get to the core of it, I noticed this person just wants something from me. She doesn't really desire to know me or to love. She wants to take from me. And I played that pattern, even in relationships after that, with people where it would be like, I know this person wants something from me and I'm going to take something from them. And this isn't going to feel good, even with my twin flame, where it, like, turned into this like soulmate fucking bullshit, like give and take. And it wasn't give and receive, and it was very numbed out and painful for that reason because it was like we were both being drained by each other and not really like consciously knowing that. And then it turned into like blame towards the other person for what they were doing. But it's all about just going within and loving yourself. And in that place where you're upset about what your person's doing, and they might not even, know that you are triggered here, and you're sitting there holding on to it, not voicing it, or not getting clear on the depth of your consciousness. You and your twin flame share that consciousness. So as you heal it, you're unifying with your person for good. And if you're not choosing to unify, you're not choosing to love, you're going to continuously have this pattern in your union that feels really fucking bad, and it can express itself in all ways that aren't love because you're not choosing love. So choose love. Choose love within yourself, and your union will become what it's designed to be. There's a lot of twin flame couples in union, harmonious union in our community at Twin Flames Universe. And it's because of this work, the mirror exercise. You know, the mirror exercise is a simple tool that Jeff and Shalia have really taken and brought to the twin flame journey to help you perfectly manifest your harmonious twin flame union. Excuse me. I have a lot to say, even though I'm not feeling the best. So I had to get on here and share. Um, but your job is to fully feel. You know, if you're not fully feeling, then you're not going to manifest union in a peaceful way. Like I could say, you know, I had twin flame union at one point, but it was absolutely insane. And it had nothing to do with, you know, me and her. It had everything to do with me and God. How I felt about God. How I felt about myself. How I felt about love. How I was choosing too. Because it was what I wanted. Everything that I was getting was everything that I actually wanted, because I wanted to prove to myself that I wasn't worthy. I wanted to prove to myself that I wasn't enough. But I've always been enough. I've always been the one for my twin flame. And I knew that as well. But that energy wasn't what I was choosing. And that's the only real energy that exists, is the energy of union. And once this becomes your truth, and you become conscious of this completely at the core of your being, and that's why I'm sharing this, because I'm still working on this and just fully committing to that reality as I upheave, you know, all the bad feelings, the bad vibes. I know that I will have my harmonious twin flame union. There's nothing that's going to stop me from it, because it's God's will. God sees it. God wills it. So I don't have to worry about how the fuck's that going to happen, God. God is the creator. God is the one who moves me through impossibility. My whole life is a miracle. Me being here right now is such a miracle. Me finding this work is a miracle. Me finding my twin flame was a miracle. And her speaking to me through my dreams, through, you know, my upsets, through my everyday, leading me to God is a miracle. I'm not trying to get real fucking woo-woo with you. But my twin flame shares a consciousness with me. I'm not crazy because I have a fucking person that is designed for me. I'm not crazy because I have a lover that really wants to share eternal love with me. So I can let go of that part of me, you know, that feels insane for being on this journey, that feels wrong by society's standards, because society tells you that love is not real. And not all of society, right? There's definitely society that, you know, but when it comes down to it, I mean, there's not many twin flames in harmonious union, and there's not any in society right now. They're in our community at Twin Flames Universe because they, you know, practice this work on the everyday, and it's a real vibration that you must like honor, and you can't have it if you're still living in insanity at your core, or hell at your core, pain. At your core, you have to really have harmony and peace, to really welcome your union, because it can't enter your vibration if your vibration can't hold it, right? So God's not going to like give you something that you can't handle at that in that moment. Some people have come into harmonious union and fell out because they received that vibration within, and they received their good right in that moment, and then they chose to separate themselves from that vibration. And that's a choice. You have to choose actively to heal separation and not give power to fear, not give power to ego or upset. So I think that's everything I wanted to share today. And I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you guys so much. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you desire to work with a certified ascension coach, you can reach out to me now. The links are in the description box below. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.